Let's test out our mic here and let us know if you can hear us okay. That doesn't look very great. Can you guys hear us all right? Sounds good. Okay. First time using this webcam, so didn't know if it would sound all right. Firstly, good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Definitely not the typical episode, I guess you could call it, or video that you'd be seeing us do. But needless to say, we have something to tell you guys and talk to you about, and we appreciate you being here. A lot. We do. See a lot of familiar names. A lot of people from Facebook already know what's going on here, and it's good to have familiar names here. We appreciate you guys very much over at Facebook and everybody in general. So again, thank you so much for being here. I am also kind of hesitating a little bit. It's been a very long day here. It's only 2:33 in the morning here. We have not been to bed yet, and we will be going there after this video.
Very soon.
Yeah, hopefully. So for those that don't know, bear with us. Thank you. We had just celebrated on the 29th of June, our 15th anniversary of having Tyson, which is insane if you think about it. You know, it's a long time, but it's also not, it's a drop in the pan. He's not been doing good for a while. And now he is at the end, the very, very end. He's had, on top of his other issues, poor guy, he has a tumor in his mouth that just developed a couple months ago.
Yeah, maybe 6 weeks ago.
You gotta speak up.
Maybe 6 weeks ago.
Maybe. We did not know that's what that was at first. At first, it just seemed like some dental bleeding for an old dog. And it didn't, there was nothing there to see. And Debbie took him up to the vet a couple weeks back. And I just made a random joke. Like, hey, he's going to go to the vet and they're going to come back and say he's got a tumor in his mouth. Careful what you say. It has grown so much, so significantly, just in the last couple weeks, and even more so just in the last couple days.
Definitely the last week's been quite a bit.
In the last 3 days, it's grown about 45%.
Speaking of the man.
He's just lifted up to see you. Let me move that hoodie on the edge there and you can see better. He's right there and you can't see Debbie, so he's like, what the heck? Where's my mom?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you never see me doing this, but it's how I am right now. That's our son. That's not a dog. Bear with Debbie. She's always the one that gets up and moves him around when he wants to go because I physically cannot. What I'm trying to tell you is it could be today. It could be as soon as today. We don't know. We are doing everything that we can do, which really isn't much. We are talking with our vet. We spoke with him again yesterday. And we're we're trying to do everything we can to gauge where Tyson is as far as pain and quality of life, everything. I just want you guys to please understand that we are doing our absolute best by him. We're trying not to be those selfish people. At the same time, those of you who were on Facebook Live today, when we talked about this the first time, you guys got to see what we were talking about. We're in like a rock and a hard place here because, you know, that thing has really gotten large. It went from being nothing to being like 2 inches long, and it's bad. At the same time, like I was saying, he goes from these moments of just looking miserable, and then he's just playful in the way he can be, you know. And again, people on Facebook Live here can say something about that, what they saw today, if anyone's here. I know Brett was there, and actually I think Brett was sleeping. I'm not sure who actually was on here that saw that today, but
So he is still engaging in life,
absolutely.
and he's still eating, which are good signs.
Very good signs. But at the end of the day, he's not going to get better. This isn't
No.
something he's going to beat.
It's only going to get worse, and we need to make sure that his comfort
comes
is
first.
number one.
Yeah. Not what we want to do. And that's the part where, you know, it's a fine line. It's really just unimaginable in some ways, but it's like we knew this was going to come, you know. He's 15 and a half years old, and he's a boxer mix, and that's unheard of. Boxers breeds live 10 to 12 years. Tyson's 15 and a half, and quite honestly, he could be 16. You know, we just have an estimation because we adopted him. And DNF, it's good to see you in here, but he gave us the great life. You guys have to understand, like,
he's been our best friend. He's been with us for so many big life events for both of us.
He's taught us so many things. Because of him, we both trained ourselves into becoming dog psychologists. Because of him and Jazz, he helped us to, you know, find Jazz. He trained Jazz, and that led us to starting our own nonprofit to help other dogs. You know, and we've gotten to help not just dogs here locally in Cincinnati and Ohio and Kentucky and Indiana, but dogs also all the way to Thailand. You know, we've been able to. He's not doing it. We've been able to help dogs all the way that far out in the world, dogs that were in the Asian meat trade. And if you know about that, you know how horrific that is. But we've been able to help those dogs out because of Tyson, because of Jazz. They helped us found this thing. And but he gave us the great life. Believe me, we're the lucky ones, aren't we, Debbie?
Yeah.
We are the lucky ones. So freaking lucky. But like I said, that's our son. That's not a dog. And I'll say this right now to anyone watching this in the future or whatever, after the live video, if anyone even has if anyone's disgusting enough to say anything about what I just said, you know, you can go, you know where. That's our son. And I love him just as much as I would love if he was a human child. I do. Having said that, you know, we don't know what's going to go on here. Debbie's taking off time from work, and obviously our heads are not in this right now. So we will not be doing videos, and I don't know when that will resume. We need to be here with our boy. What little time we have left of that, because we're never going to get that time back.
No, we're not. And then we're going to need some time for ourselves.
So, and to our patrons at Patreon, I will put something up in Patreon, but we will absolutely give out a full refund for this month because there's no way we're going to have any content up for this month of July. We are, of course, would absolutely do that. We'll put up a post in Patreon later on today once we've had some sleep, and people can message us so as to not have to be put on the spot, and we will absolutely give a refund to everyone for the month. Certainly, of course, it's just the right thing to do.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we could not sit here and pretend like we honestly are gonna laugh at videos and things like that right now, when that's not at all where our hearts and heads are at. We need to be with our boy, and this sucks. I am still just broken over Jazz not being here.
House is going to be very empty.
Debbie and I have never lived in this house. We've been here for 17 years, and we've never lived here, just me and her. We've had the dogs. We've had Debbie's mom. We've had my mom. We've had our daughter. We've had all kinds of people here, and now it's literally come down to just
us.
But we wanted to come on here and tell you guys what's going on because you deserve that. You've been with us almost a year. August 8th, because I remember dates. And Driver Nuts is the day we did our very first video. And we appreciate you for your support and caring about us two random people in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. We can't thank you enough.
Doing videos from a basement.
Yeah, starting off in the basement with a selfie cam that I didn't even bother to flip around. I was too lazy to, that's the honest truth. But I can't tell you how much we do appreciate you guys.
We sure do. We were actually considering doing the video for today, get that recorded and up. And then we had a small glitch in the electric.
It wasn't a small glitch.
It went out for like a minute and came back on.
Oh,
and
that, yeah.
The internet has not been back up properly since. It comes in and goes out.
Debbie tried to fix the internet, and then a little fireball happened. We won't talk about that now, though. So we're hoping that a friend will come over today and help us out with that, too. But I just really can't thank you guys enough for the support you've given to our tiny little baby channel.
Yes.
I said it on a video recently. We may not have the most subscribers, the most views in the videos, but the people that we have on here, on Facebook, on Patreon, we have the best supporters. We do. We have the best. I know that for a fact.
We have substance. I mean, they have substance.
We have quality over quantity. Yeah. And that's the truth. It is the honest truth, guys. We really do mean that. That's why we always say, at the beginning of the videos, what do we say, Debbie? Oh. Don't actually say it. Don't actually say it. I'm just going to say that's why we say don't. Hi. No, don't. But that's why we say don't subscribe, because we're asking. Because we don't want everyone to subscribe. There's a lot of people we do not want to be in our family, as we call it. We want people that are like-minded as far as caring for animals, being compassionate, people who want to
spread joy.
Want to spread joy, absolutely. People who don't. Unite. Right. I was going to say something now, I forgot what it was. Yeah, exactly. Unite is a good one. But what I was trying to say there was people who also don't just want someone that's just going to sit here and stroke your ego. Mm-hmm. And I hope that comes across with what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. We don't really watch YouTube. We're not putting down other people per se, but we do know that there are a lot of people that want to stroke that British ego to get views, to get likes. We don't care. Mm-hmm. Y'all should know that about me, especially on Facebook. Y'all know me. I'm a different person over on Facebook than I am on the YouTube videos. I'm much more unfiltered and much more, I'm definitely completely uncensored. If you haven't joined us on Facebook, we recommend you do, because we don't charge for anything, Nope. We don't do that. We have actual genuine conversations. I have done 8 hours and longer live streams, and we get to meet people and pull you on video with us and get to know you. And that's the best part of this whole thing is these friendships. You all see Brett in here, right? Brett, say hi for a second for us. Just type in the chat, say hi. The most important part of this thing for us has been the friendships, the relationships, the learning. We have actually learned, and I will put that to the test. There's Brett. Y'all see Brett. He's one of our moderators. Brett, I'm looking right at the camera. Damn it. Because I know he's looking too. You are my brother. You have become a brother to me, the brother that I deserve to have and didn't get. And I hate that you're all the way in freaking England. I love you. And you've been there for me through a lot of shit, man. And you helped me find content for these videos. You've watched videos for me. You've given me horrible suggestions on videos to do. You've put up with me saying no to like almost at least 9 out of the 10 videos you suggest. But in all seriousness, you are a brother to me. I love you. Thank you for being there for me through some rough times. If nothing else, man, you and a handful of other people specifically are an answer to a prayer. And I mean that. And thank you for caring so much and being there for me when I need someone to talk to. Caring about me and Debbie both, about Tyson, and yeah, live on YouTube. So you know, that is one good man. He's a good father, he's a good husband, and he's a damn good friend. I can't say that about really anybody in my life anymore, you know? But that guy is a good friend, a good human being. And I'd ask you all kindly, if you wouldn't mind, to throw some hearts in that comment section for Brett.
He does deserve them.
He deserves them. And I had to say that. It would be wrong not to. As I was saying, I don't know when we'll be back. I don't. I'm not going to give you a time because I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. We ask those of you who are praying people that believe in God, please pray for us, for comfort, strength, and please pray for Tyson.
Prayers are the best things that we can get right now.
It is the most important things that we can get. I actually turned off the super chat and super stickers for money thing because I didn't want you guys to do that. I turned it off before the video.
Smart.
Yeah, didn't want to do that.
She thinks of everything.
I don't think of everything. That's your job. But we are doing everything we can do. Like I said, we are listening to our vet. We are being there with him. We just got up from laying down and having him in between us in the bed, which these are moments, we'll not get back, And I can't tell you enough that Tyson means the world to us. And so we're spending our time with our boy. That's what we're doing. We're going to do that. And I think all of you here are kind people and understand that that's what we should be doing right now.
Absolutely is what we should be doing.
And we
don't really care when anybody else.
Well, no, but I just appreciate your understanding is what I'm saying. I appreciate your understanding to know that we are going to go spend time with Tyson. It's tough. It's tough. And I've said this in Facebook on a couple live videos. I want to say this to those of you who aren't on Facebook. I think I even said this in that one live video I did about my mom. People try to cheer you up and things when bad things go wrong in life, right? But there are some things you can't be cheered out of. You just can't. And you don't get through these things. You don't get past it. You don't get over it. Time doesn't heal all wounds. These are all cliches. And I would please ask you all to maybe think about this, when you're facing somebody else that's going through grief. What I'm trying to say is you learn to carry this with you. You don't get through it. It doesn't get better with time.
Mm-hmm.
You learn to carry it with you. And I know that we're going to be going through some really hard stuff here soon. We went from having 2 dogs here just 7 months ago to about to be having 0. And I don't want people asking, when are you getting a new dog?
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't do that. Please, we just ask you not to. I mean, I've already had someone today say, oh, we got rid of a puppy. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, that's way too damn soon.
For us, it is. If that works for somebody else, that's great. For us, that's not gonna.
No.
Not what we're gonna choose to do.
No. And yes, dogs are family. Absolutely. And anybody who doesn't think that, the door's right there. Okay, dogs are family. Again, I just want to thank you all for your understanding. I want to apologize for some reason, but I don't know why. We're gonna come back. I hope you'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be back.
I know when we took our break when Jazz passed away and we came back, we did lose a lot of people, and that was hard. But hey, don't want those people in,
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this. Did I interrupt you? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, so one thing you can do is make sure you're subscribed. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't commit you to anything.
Just so you know, the people that are chatting, they can only chat if they are subscribed.
Okay. There could be a.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not thinking clearly.
And then hit that notification bell so that when we do come back or post something, you'll get the notification. That way you won't miss out.
That is a very good point, because looking at our analytics when I was doing that a couple weeks ago, very few people are actually subscribed to this channel that watch our channel. Very few, which is pretty much the way YouTube is. Sometimes people will go and look up a channel's name and look at it that way. But they don't actually subscribe. Definitely don't have the notifications on 99% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you have that on.
And again, it doesn't cost anything or commit you to anything.
And the reason only Debbie's saying that is because we have found out some people have thought that it costs money to subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not stupid, okay? Because somebody made a comment about that. But, we definitely want to come back for sure, because like I said, we really, these relationships have meant the world to us. And the education, there's been so much about the stuff we've done that we've learned that I would challenge any other reactor to do a head-to-head with me and Debbie. More me than you.
You.
I said more me than
definitely.
you. I will go head-to-head with you, and I tell you, man, you can be doing this for 3 years. I'll take you down. I study the map. I take this seriously. Just 2 days ago, we were in the car driving back from a doctor's appointment. And Debbie had told me about a client she had that said she had to get in with her quickly because she was going to England. And I said, oh yeah, where in England is she going? And she's like, oh, well, London. I'm like, well, anywhere else? And she's like, I'll say it for you.
Birmingham.
She said Birmingham. I'm like, I looked at Debbie in the car. I'm like, whoa, Birmingham. I'm like, what are you saying Birmingham for? I'm like, what are you doing?
And I said, excuse me, my American came out.
And I said, there's no excuse for that, Debbie. I did. I said, there's no excuse for that. I'm like, God, you sound like some American who hasn't learned anything. And I was very offended by it. I was. I'm like, it's Birmingham, not Birmingham.
You did?
Now I see why you guys were all cringy, when we first started doing this. It's like.
And then you were asking me where different cities were. And I'm like, I don't know. That part of the map.
What?
I don't know. You were asking me where.
Oh, I was. I forgot about that. We were laying in bed watching TV, and I just paused it. I'm like, Debbie, where's Norfolk on the map? And where's this? Where's that? Just different places. And she got them right though.
The general area.
She got for the mostly. But we absolutely do learn from these videos, and that's why we don't like doing a lot of the comedians and other things like that, because there's nothing there for us to learn. But we do take it seriously, and we pride ourselves in what we've learned. It's been really fun, and I feel so much more intelligent. I mean, it's a shame we're still not doing the party thing because all being COVID scared, because I can't wait to go to a party and have a fake pipe in my mouth. I'm like, so I'm kind of a big deal in the UK. What do you know about the United Kingdom? I'm just going to change every conversation at parties from now on to the United Kingdom stuff and make everybody else feel completely stupid. But that's serious. I mean, we really do care about what we've learned, and it's a lot of fun to use these things. And we've been watching a lot more British shows, or shows, not necessarily, well, yeah, they're British. Like, we're watching a British show right now on Amazon called Chloe. And I'm all trying to figure out the accents. That sounds a little bit of like a northern accent there. But it's been fun. Anyway, guys, we really do appreciate you. And I'm saying that for like the third or fourth time, because I just really need you to know that. You've been a lot to us for these nearly 11 months now. Actually, it is 11 months exactly right now. Did not realize that. Just looked at the computer there. It's the 8th, so it's officially 11 months. Not the video we wanted to do for that, but it's officially 11 months today. Yeah, and the other thing is our anniversary is Thursday, our wedding anniversary. Not a happy one this year, that's for sure.
As long as we have each other. That's all that matters.
You're stuck with me, kid. But thank you for being here with us for these many months. We do appreciate it more than anything.
We sure do.
And please know that when we say that, you guys, we really do mean that. When we say we appreciate you, we thank you, we do. I don't ever want you to question that.
Absolutely.
So, having said that, we're going to go and be with our boy. And we won't see you again until you know where I'm going with that. Again, your prayers are very much appreciated.
Definitely.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Just thank you, and we'll hopefully see you soon.
Whenever soon may be. I guess what really it comes down to is we'll see you on the other side, because it will be a whole other side.
Yep.
Thank you all. Have a great day. We love you.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the other side.
Till next time.